Palace life in the Ottoman Empire. Informative story. In the heart of Istanbul stood a magnificent structure that defied centuries with its glory. Topkapi Palace. This palace was not just the residence of the Sultan, it was the very center of the empire, a symbol of Ottoman power, grandeur, and governance. With the first light of day, the courtyards of the palace came alive. The students of the Enderun school spent their days in strict discipline, receiving education that would shape them into future statesmen, viziers, calligraphers, and artists. For them, the palace was more than a school. It was an academy where Ottoman culture, literature, and art were cultivated. Passing through the splendid gates of the palace, visitors would find themselves in a sequence of courtyards. The first courtyard was open to everyone. It bustled with activity, servants, tradesmen, and craftsmen serving the palace. But the deeper one entered, the more restricted access became. The second courtyard was reserved for high-ranking officials. Here, the imperial council, Divana Humayun, convened, where viziers debated the empire's greatest issues and presented decisions to the sultan. The third courtyard held a more mysterious atmosphere. It housed the Enderun school as well as the private chambers of the sultan. And then there was the harem. Perhaps the most curious place in Ottoman history, the harem was not simply a place of mystery and intrigue. It was the private domain of the sultan's family. The Valide Sultan, the sultan's mother, wielded immense power here. The women of the harem were not only chosen for their beauty, but were also educated in music, literature, and the arts. Strict order and hierarchy reigned, and everyone had a role, a place, and a responsibility. Palace life was not all politics. Art and culture flourished within its walls. Miniaturists illustrated the sultan's campaigns, calligraphers adorned Qur'ans with exquisite scripts, and musicians filled the halls with melodies. Topkapi Palace also housed a priceless treasury, jeweled thrones, sacred relics, and dazzling treasures carefully guarded and revealed only on special occasions. The palace kitchens, known as the Matba'u Amire, formed a world of their own. Hundreds of cooks prepared meals daily for thousands. The most refined dishes were set aside for the sultan, while even the lowest-ranking servants ate from the same kitchens. The Ottoman culinary tradition blossomed here, with banquets arranged like true works of art. The palace was equally known for its discipline. Every detail was guided by strict rules. A vizier or foreign ambassador entering the presence of the sultan would walk with measured steps and bow deeply in respect. For Topkapi Palace was not just the home of a dynasty, it was the embodiment of an empire. As time passed, Ottoman palace life evolved. The practicality and modest grandeur of Topkapi gave way to the more European-influenced splendor of Dolmabahce and Yıldız palaces. Yet Topkapi remained the eternal symbol of the empire's classical age. Today, those who wander through Topkapi Palace do not see only stone walls or monumental gates. They also feel the echoes of decisions once made, the melodies once played, and the secrets once kept within. Each chamber tells a story. Each courtyard whispers of the Ottoman Empire's magnificent past.